Coming up, your weekly roundup of news from around the haunt industry. Welcome to the show. I'm Philip. On the HAN show, we bring you the haunt news, information, and education you need to prepare for Halloween. On Tuesdays, we bring you a roundup of news from haunts worldwide. Read more about these stories and so much more in our free weekly newsletter. Subscribe at the link in the show notes. And as always, for the news roundup, I'm passing it off to Daryl.
The Halloween and horror convention Midsummer Scream takes place this weekend, August 15th through 17th, at the Long Beach Convention Center in Long Beach, California. The event kicks off the Halloween season with more than 350 vendors from around the world, horror icons galore, and the return of the Hall of Shadows. With over 50,000 fans expected to attend across the weekend, attendees can expect bone-chilling haunted attractions, eerie exhibitions, immersive experiences, and celebrity sightings to die for. This is one of our most robust lineups yet, commented David Markland, co-founder and executive director of Midsummer Scream. From legendary film icons and groundbreaking creators to immersive haunted attractions and family-friendly fun, we've pulled out all the stops to make this the biggest, boldest Midsummer Scream ever. It's truly a celebration of the entire Halloween and horror community. Details, programming updates, and schedules can be found at the official Midsummer Scream app, available on all major mobile platforms. Highlights this year include presentations from Halloween Horror Nights, Knott's Scary Farm, Queen Mary's Dark Harbor, Six Flags Magic Mountain Fright Fest, Castle Dark, and dozens more across 5 stages. 13th Floor Entertainment will be featured with several displays on exhibit, as well as a major presentation on Saturday discussing their events. LA Haunted Hayride, Magic of the Jack-O-Lanterns, Delusion, and their brand new Festival Fright Nights at Winchester Mystery House. The Party from Beyond on Saturday night features a special advanced screening of Jester 2, a dance party, $500 costume contest, photo ops, and performances from Anthony Zioni's Tales of the Ancient East. Taking on the dark, sinister theme of Le Carnaval du Diable, which translates to the Devil's Carnival, Midsummer Scream Hall of Shadows will have 18 attractions and displays from professional and home haunters alike across nearly 2 indoor acres of darkness. The infamous medieval clown, Mr. Floats, and his minion will welcome guests into the darkness through a fog-shrouded haunted forest and forbidding carnival, before releasing them to the rest of the hall. Brave, exciting experiences by Straight to Hail, Rawl of the Dead, Clowns vs. Skeletons, Cal Haunt S, 13th Floor Entertainment Group's Magic of the Jack-O-Lanterns, Haunt with No Name Yet, Fear Farm, Haunted Car Wash, Realm of Shadow, The Pizza Planet Truck, and Arts Sideshow Collectibles, The Haunted Harvest, Eulogy Collective, formerly Santa Ana Haunt, Lights Out, and H&L's Realm of Horror. Lionsgate is also returning with this year's Lionsgate's Gears of Fear 2, Stranger Danger, a sequel to their 2024 debut maze. Additionally, the Decayed Brigade will be back with a brand new high-energy sliding and stunt exhibition, delivering powerhouse chills and thrills. Guests ages 21 and older can imbibe spooky creations at the Smashed Pumpkin, an eerie-themed bar. The Hall of Shadows is included in Midsummer Scream admission, with Gold Bat VIP ticket holders receiving priority access to most attractions. Saturday admission is currently sold out, but Friday, Sunday, and weekend passes are available. Single-day passes start at $40 for adult admission, $199 for 3-day VIP Gold Bat passes. Children 10 and under receive free general admission with an accompanying adult. Blumhouse and Poltergeist come to HHN Hollywood this year. Even more torturous debauchery is coming to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood in Universal City, California with Poltergeist, fan favorite Terror Tram, Enter the Blumhouse, and The Purge Dangerous Waters fire-fueled stunt show, along with 4 sinister scare zones rounding out the 2025 popular event. Amazon MGM Studios' supernatural cult horror classic Poltergeist will transport guests into nightmarish scenes with terrifying characters from the movie, including the iconic Freeling family home. Located in the historic Universal backlot, Terror Tram Enter the Blumhouse will enable visitors to disembark the studio tour tram and set off on foot to encounter some of the most iconic villains from Blumhouse's popular horror franchises over the past 15 years, including the Grabber from The Black Phone, the Possessed from The Exorcist Believer, the Diabolical Megan, the Ruthless Killers from the Purge franchise, Blissfield Butcher from Freaky, and Babyface Killer from Happy Death Day, among others. The Purge Dangerous Waters stunt show returns to the Waterworld venue, taking guests on a fiery rocket-fueled adventure while they fight to survive the night. Completing this year's lineup, horror fans will encounter 4 petrifying scare zones throughout the event: Chainsaw Clowns, Carnival of Carnage, Noche de Brujas, and the Murder of Crows. HHN Hollywood runs select dates September 4th through November 2nd. Learn more via our comprehensive guide by following the links in our show notes. The Conjuring Premium Experience coming to select Six Flags parks. The new upcharge horror experience themed The Conjuring is coming to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, Canada's Wonderland in Ontario, Canada, Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, and Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina this fall. The Conjuring Beyond Fear will take guests through iconic scenes from the Conjuring universe to lock away cursed artifacts before supernatural chaos is unleashed. This extends Six Flags' relationship with Warner Brothers, which licenses DC Comics and Looney Tunes to the parks. However, the new upcharge experience is only coming to the Legacy Cedar Fair parks. The new experience comes in the wake of Six Flags announcing the cancellation of certain Halloween and Christmas events in its other parks. More information about the experience is set to be released by Six Flags on August 11th, but not in time for this show production. Kennywood's Phantom Fall Fest expands. Phantom Fall Fest is returning to Kennywood in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania for its longest season yet. Select nights September 12th through November 1st, guests will experience 6 haunts, 4 scare zones, expanded horror-themed entertainment, and more. New for 2025 is Detached, a haunt that takes guests to the disturbing world of the Puppet Master, who is hand-picking parts for his puppets from the brave souls who enter his toy shop. Deranged dolls and dismembered creations will stalk guests at every turn. We are taking terror to a whole new level in 2025 as we debut our newest and most horrifying haunt ever during Phantom Fall Fest, Detached, said Kennywood General Manager Ricky Spicuzza. With the longest event run in Kennywood history and the debut of Detached, we're delivering next-level horror and thrills you won't find anywhere else in Pittsburgh. Learn more and purchase your tickets at the event's official website. Universal Horror Unleashed opens this week. Universal Horror Unleashed in Las Vegas, Nevada opens this week, Thursday, August 14th. The 100,000 square foot year-round attraction in the Area 15 complex will feature 4 haunted houses, including Universal Monsters, Blumhouse's The Exorcist Believer, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Scarecrow the Reaping, alongside themed bars, food, and exclusive retail. Take a sneak peek at the elaborate sets and decors by following the links in our show notes. Stay tuned in the coming days as the Haunted Attraction Network will be covering the opening festivities. Slashback Video returns in Slasher World. Kiko Bailey has announced the return of the horror VHS art installation Slashback Video as part of Slasher World, Bailey's new business on Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles, California. "I've added a lot of new rarities to the Slashback collection," said Bailey in an Instagram post announcing the grand opening. "I'm also featuring an amazing VHS group art show with nearly 30 artists." Slashback Video first appeared in 2017 as a collaboration between Bailey and the Mystic Museum. The exhibit resembled a vintage video rental shop and featured hundreds of original VHS tapes, promo materials, and posters from notable horror. 2 more installments debuted at the Mystic Museum in 2018 and 2020. After the pandemic, Flashback Video moved to a permanent location down the street from the original, where it remained until August 2022. Now, no longer affiliated with the Mystic Museum, the installation will return in a grand opening on August 30th from 8 p.m. to midnight. Tickets will be $10 at the door, with partial proceeds benefiting a Los Angeles-based anti-bullying charity. The events will include complimentary drinks and baked goods from Deadly Sweet. Food may also be purchased from the Frankenstand. Spirit Halloween is releasing branded merchandise. Spirit Halloween is leaning into their fan base by creating their own intellectual property. The Halloween retailer is now offering a variety of Spirit-branded merchandise featuring their iconic skeleton mascot, Jack the Reaper. Fans can now populate their spooky displays with this life-size 7.5-foot Jack the Reaper animatronic for $329.99, featuring glowing LED eyes, motion tracking sensor technology, and pre-recorded sayings, the Jack the Reaper hanging prop for $54.99, and the towering 12-foot light-up Jack the Reaper archway inflatable for $129.99. Children can dress up as their favorite Halloween store mascot, with Kids Jack the Reaper costume for $44.99. Spirit has also released collectible items, including a 7-inch mini Jack the Reaper statue for $39.99, Spirit Collector's Edition Jenga for $34.99, and a retro NES video game, Haunted Halloween 86 Spirit Edition for $59.99. Spirit Halloween stores are now opening across the country. Find your nearest stores by following the links in our show notes. Some upcoming events August through October of 2025 include Midsummer Scream in Long Beach, California, August 15th through 17th. Creep It Real OC in Santa Ana, California, September 12th through 14th. And Son of Monster Palooza in Burbank, California, October 10th through 12th.
And that's all for the news this week. Today's episode was produced by me, Philip Hernandez, with reporting by Daryl Plunkey, post-production by David Swope. This Haunt News Update is a production of the Haunted Attraction Network, and you can sign up to our weekly newsletter at hauntedattractionnetwork.com. Support for this episode comes from Gantom Lighting and Controls. Until next time, Haunters, stay scary.
This is a Haunted Attraction Network production.